This is my brother's Honda CR250, and I thought I'd change the clutch while he's away in Hawaii, and that way he can come back, hop on the bike, and ride. So you're gonna need a few things. Some crankcase oil, and I use Type F automatic transmission fluid. It's the same thing. I was recommended it by a professional MX dirt biker. Obviously you're going to need a clutch kit. All you're going to need is the friction plates. You don't need the other ones without cork on them. So soak them in the transmission fluid for, I'd say, 15 minutes. I mean, on the box it says like 1 or 2 hours, but really like 15 minutes is going to do the trick. So you're going to need some gasket maker or gasket sealer, or a new gasket. For a bike this old, it's an 86. It's pretty much like, I'm not going to bother looking for a gasket, and I don't want to wait for it to ship from the States if I'd have to order off eBay. So I'm using Permatex. You can use it to make a whole new gasket, but really I just use it to fill in spots that are damaged, and it worked great for my IT200. Also, you're going to need some sockets and a socket wrench, probably with an extension. So I have all the bolts loosened already, so it's not to waste any time. I'm going to see if I can get away with leaving this brake lever on here. Make sure you take off the coolant lines and probably drain the fluid first, but I didn't do that, so it's going to make a little bit of a mess. So I'm going to take the kickstart off here. I noticed this exhaust is not meant for this model dirt bike. He put a dent in it here so that it would fit there. Pretty funny. It's a Mad Max dirt bike. Can really take a beating. Alright, this bolt here, it goes all the way through. So you don't have to take these ones off, I don't think. So it goes all the way through. So I'm going to take this one out. And that goes right into the main engine. So take all these out. There's a spring here for the brake lever that you're gonna have to unhook there. Forgot about that one. Now this is about twice as much work as changing a clutch on a typical dirt bike, where they'll just have this section separated and you just pop it flat off. I mean, why the heck did they make it like this? The other years of Honda CR250s, like, none of them are like this. So see how flexible this sucker is. It's good enough. I'll just reef it right out of it. Try not to be too brutal, but like, the bike demands like roughness, really. She's coming off. The gasket is in pretty good shape. I'm pretty happy about that. There. That's how you do it, right there, and you go in a star pattern, like one across, and then So you're gonna need to have your gas drained out of the bike, obviously, to have it on its side. That's one thing I forgot to say. Trying to keep it from turning here. I don't think those were torqued, honestly. Once again, I'm not. Anyway, moving along. Don't loosen them all at once because it puts more pressure on one side if you do that. One way to get it off. Make sure it's clean. That oil's looking pretty nasty, honestly. It's supposed to be this color, but like I said, this bike isn't maintained heavily. I mean, it's a Honda. It can handle it. It's not like a brand new bike. It's my bike. I would take care of it a little better. Okay. There is 0 cork left on these. I mean, they look kind of the same, but they're all black and they are worn to nothing, just like mine IT was. So I got a bucket over here. I'll put them in there. So you start. You're supposed to start and end with the friction plate. That's why there's one on the top. There's a sharp edge on the top of these, and you want the sharp edge facing out. That's one of the key things to remember when you're changing the clutch. So that's the end. Now, I finally get to put the new clutch friction plates in. Oh yeah! So you start with one, and another thing is on some dirt bikes, there'll be a marking on one of these, and so wherever you start it, let's say you start the marking there, the next one, put the marking one side over. So every time you put one of the friction plates in, the mark will have to be one over, and I think it can go either direction. I don't know what that's all about, but this one doesn't have any markings, obviously. Oh man, this bike's gonna love it. And my brother too. I'm not telling him about it, so it's just one of those things I want to be a surprise. Be like, man, let's go riding, and then he'll be like, what are you talking about? My bike doesn't even drive. And then I'll be like, oh yes it does. New clutch board. Come on. Let's go on in. Let's go on down. Doesn't matter which side's facing up on the friction plates. Just pop them on in. As easy as that. Now I just gotta put the bike back together and I'm ready to roll. I'm setting the torque wrench to 48 inch-pounds. We don't have an actual foot-pound one, so this should do. Well, we do have a foot-pound one, but it doesn't work with sockets like that. I think for really big sockets. I'm just going by what the setting was for my IT. That feels about right. It was 8, or I think 4 foot-pounds, but that converts to 48 inch-pounds. Okay. This washer, which fell out when I took the case off, it goes on the kickstart there, because it fits perfectly. I'm sure that's where it goes. Don't want it to go anywhere, but it will fall in here because it'll destroy the gears. This right here is the pump mechanism. So I'm gonna need to repair the gasket a little bit. I mean, I'd probably be able to get by without repairing it because it's in good shape, but